Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Throwback Thursday right here on Album Review TV, your home for music news and reviews. Please make sure you subscribe and hit the like button on this video, share the video with a friend, and check me out Twitter, Facebook, the links are in the description down below. This one has been very much requested over the years since I started reviewing albums. Weezer, the Blue Album, wanted to do it this year just because of the fact that it's turning 20. It's got a birthday coming up, May 10th, 1994. Holy shit, 20 years old. 20 years later, does the album still hold up? Abso-freaking-lutely. It absolutely does. This album kind of brought nerd rock to the mainstream with tracks like Buddy Holly and Say It Ain't So, and you would never think, at least in that time of music, that Rivers Cuomo, the lead singer, his whole look that he had going on, you never would have thought that would be popular. These days, everyone's wanting to wear glasses and kind of have that look and nerd feel going on, it seems like. But back in the day, that was not cool, and so I thought it was really interesting that they broke out here with this record. And if you guys have not heard it, actually I just checked before filming this video, you can pick it up on Amazon. It's only $5 right now. They're having a sale on it if you want to pick up a hard copy of it. I know I've got one for myself, so if you do not have one, $5 on Amazon, you really cannot beat that for such great music. Say It Ain't So is the first track I ever heard off of this record, and I immediately fell in love. A few years later, ended up getting the record, and that was about 2006 or 7, and since I actually heard the full record, and I've been listening to it in rotation ever since then. I remember my friend Cody playing the Sweater song for me, and that was one of the first times I had an experience with Weezer, at least their older music. I had been listening to like Perfect Situation and Beverly Hills because that's what was on the radio and on Fuse at the time, and he was like, oh, well, if you like that, then you gotta hear their older stuff. And I started listening to that, Buddy Holly, My Name is Jonas, Undone, the Sweater song, and then I started hearing deeper cuts, like one of my overall favorites now, In the Garage. I really like that track just because of the fact that it's talking about like escaping from reality and even fame and touring and really just anything, and playing music and doing whatever in the garage. It's a form of escape. Then you've got classics like Surf Wax America. That one is just talking about picking up your board, taking your board to work. You take your car, I'll take my board. It's really just an anthem for surfers, and really I feel like anyone just in the beach scene, anyone it could apply to someone who doesn't do things traditionally, I feel like, as well. Basically saying that, look, you do your thing, I'm gonna do things my way. No One Else is a great track about a girlfriend. I feel like it could apply to a lot of people there just because of the fact that it is relatable and saying, basically Rivers is saying what he wants in a girl. And 20 years later, it's interesting for me to think about, at least I'm wondering what he thinks 20 years later, even not just with this song, but like with any of these songs that the band wrote together. I'm just wondering what it feels like looking back and saying, wow, we did this amazing work and people still love it 20 years from now. There's a lot of albums just turning 10 and 20 this year. American Idiot turns 10. My favorite album of all time right there. Let's see, In Utero by Nirvana turns 20 this year, already did turn 20 I believe, so I will plan on reviewing that one. But it's just crazy how time flies and how well these songs still hold up. Obviously this is a 5 out of 5 for me. My favorite tracks: Surf Wax America, Say It Ain't So, In the Garage, The World Has Turned and Left Me Here, No One Else, My Name is Jonas, Undone, the Sweater song. I'm about to list the whole album, so I'll just stop. Buddy Holly, I've heard so many freaking times that I am a little bit sick of that track, but I still do think it's a great track. Guitars galore, it just has a very garagey feel as a whole to it. I cannot resist this album. Love popping it in the CD player and hearing it every now and then, whether it be that or listening in iTunes, just on the go. It's definitely a really fun, upbeat record that definitely holds up 20 years later. What do you guys think about the Blue Album? Did you know it was turning 20 this year? Let me know your thoughts on Weezer's best album, in my opinion, in the comments section down below. Let me know what I should do for the next Throwback Thursday. Do you want me to go ahead and do Nirvana's In Utero? Do you want to see I was thinking about possibly doing Green Day's Insomniac, so just let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, let me know you like these Throwback Thursdays, and I will see you very soon right here on Album Review TV, Beyond the Reviews.